Is it running? Cute. That was damn cute. Okay, are you recording? Hello and welcome to Social Media 16 June 2018. I am Sean.
And JK here.
Faustina in the middle ish.
Rehan. Okay. So this week we talk a lot more about Facebook. Facebook is still on a roll. Facebook is removing its trending section, officially trying very hard to not be a media site.
But they still are. Anyway.
No, well, we'll talk about that, but that's what I try not to be.
And Facebook will allow copyrighted music on the platform, and they are also trying to steal Musical.ly thunder.
Damn. Instagram is planning to copy Snapchat's Discover Video Hub.
And next up, Skyrim uses Alexa to market its new game.
Which is very interesting. I like it. Facebook ads will be appearing in Marketplace very, very soon.
And lastly, it's Instagram. The native in-app payments feature will allow users to store their payment information in a personal profile, then shop directly within the platform.
You sound like a newscaster.
Alright, back to our first story. Facebook is removing its trending section. Facebook previously had a section on the top right corner of your desktop and a special tab on mobile that allows all trending news happening around us and also based on our interests. So what it does is it actually feeds news that is viral in the area and also based on our interests. As of June 1, they just announced that they're killing it. I don't think we saw much of it because it was in an alpha testing. And I think it is more in Australia, New Zealand, and the US.
So not much in the Malaysian market.
So for us, it never became anything at all.
I didn't even know.
So yeah.
Exactly.
So how did this happen was that initially, Facebook pushed for this feature because earlier in the year, Facebook changed the algorithm to say that they are going to reduce the reach of brands, which also includes publishers and journalists, to a lower level because they want to bring back the social element of social media where people go back to liking each other's posts and comments and rants and stuff instead of just zombies scrolling through videos of cats and dogs and stuff and all these kind of things. So they came up with this one where this trending section, right, they actually push the journalists up to a section where journalists and newscasts and everything, right, they get a special area where they are excluded from this algorithm. There is also another section called breaking news, where all the breaking news that is used by journalists, some journalists will have the ability to label their new articles breaking news so that they will pop up in this section within the app itself. And after testing it for a while, they decided not to do it because by doing so, Facebook will fall under the responsibility of a media company. And with media companies, you have a lot of responsibilities in the sense that, this is actually a very deep topic. It goes into the whole social bubble thing where Facebook has an algorithm that the more you like to see something, the more it feeds you the same thing. And this has negatively impacted the US elections and also a lot of our usage habit because I will take the US election because it was a very big thing. Because that, let's say, if you, Faustina, you are anti-Hillary, let's say you are conservative, right? And let's say you are a white supremacist. You watch a few white supremacist videos and Facebook keeps serving you white supremacist videos more and more and more and more and more. And all you did initially was just curious about what they would think. And because you keep consuming so much of it, right, you become
One of them.
one of them, an ultra-white supremacist. It is not so much as your ideas, but because Facebook never served you a counter argument to balance out two sides of a story,
Unless I look for it.
unless you specifically look for it. But of course, how we consume social media is we consume it passively.
Yep.
Whatever Facebook feeds us, we take. So it's one video after another, after another, after another, after another. So this form of indoctrination, we call it indoctrination or brainwashing, is not good. And a media company should not do something like this. But Facebook is doing this because that is Facebook's interest is just to keep us active and keep us stuck in Facebook itself. And the more of the same thing they show us, the longer we stay in there. So this is one of the reasons why Facebook don't want to do this trending and breaking news. Because of this, they don't want to be a media company.
So I guess they're trying to go for the healthier option. In a way.
Well, they're trying to stay away from the label of a media company. A lot of people still say they are a media company, and they're ignoring the fact of what they are. A zebra is a zebra. So they're going to this extent. And as a media company, we do have responsibilities.
Yes.
And what to us, right? To us here, what do you think Facebook is? Do you think Facebook is a media company?
No, Facebook is just a place where people rant freely.
So to JK and half of the population, they think that Facebook is just a Facebook is just it just facilitates people socializing with each other. It does no form of media at all. But to me, I think Facebook is a media company because to facilitate and to control what comes up, you effectively can change how people think about something. And that's what a media company does. Manipulate, yeah. Influence, manipulate. So therefore they will have a certain responsibility.
They've always been talking about them being a tech company.
Yes.
Media company,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's what they try to label themselves.
But I don't think people can see it that way anymore.
Tech company.
Yeah.
I don't
No, I
even
mean,
see it that way.
it's like when tech company becomes the default, right? Then what else is there? It's like digital marketing. When digital marketing becomes the default, it just becomes marketing.
True.
But I guess it's just different usage. I mean, for me, if I really want a source for reliable information, I will not look for Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll research onto Google.
I will pour my information into Facebook for my fans to go and see it,
Yeah,
but
yes.
I will not search information in Facebook.
No, that's true. But the thing is, you see how many people out there, right, are actually sharing news from sources that we don't even know are real or not. Like at the bottom of a source there is the website.
Yeah.
Right? We don't know whether these guys exist or not because it's like some random name.
Yes.
If you're talking about CNN, BBC, or Engadget, like
These are
then it makes
popular
sense. Yeah,
companies.
those are good journalists.
Yes.
They properly filtered. Really
Yeah,
well.
but the fact that people are still sharing sources that are
Unreliable.
uncredible sources, that shows how scary the
It kind of sounds like all this hoax, like someone died thing. But
yeah
actually they're
yes,
alive.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I think few months back it was Sylvester Stallone.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, people said he was dead and everything, but actually he's alive. It's like, I'm happy to know that people are publishing about me dying while I'm still alive here with my daughter.
That is why the danger of cyber troopers, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
But then again, I think of it as, is it that someone you paid someone to give you that publicity, or I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
That's where it gets very controversial about the whole election and also maybe a certain
Yeah.
product.
But
So
again,
because you have cyber troopers that does things like that, it feeds you information.
Feeds your
that you know.
opinions, feeds you information, manipulate your thinking. This is a really scary thing we're going. And yes, that's
That's it.
Next.
So imagine a company wants to do harm to the other company.
Oh
Okay,
my
let's hire a bunch
god.
well, we don't want to go there. We don't do that, by the way.
We are very ethical.
Yep.
Ish.
Next topic.
Okay, Facebook will allow copyrighted music on their platform, and they are also trying to steal Musical.ly's thunder.
No.
So what it has to do is Facebook has been working with a ton of major labels and in this to strike a deal so users won't have their music-enabled video be taken down. This music runs to our ears.
Yay!
So for Stima, you try to explain this?
I love this
I'm
because
really happy now.
I used
This
to-
topic is like your favorite.
I used to
Why is it my favorite?
to create. I used to create a bunch of all these travel videos
Makes
using
sense.
copyrighted music, and they always get taken down.
Yeah.
So initially it was YouTube, so I started posting on Facebook. Now Facebook is doing the same, was doing the same. So then I started to cut it down into short little bits and put it down into Instagram, which is so difficult to
Annoying.
use. But to me, this is music to my ears.
It's like you put it. I remember you went to like Nepal, and then like
Yeah.
you just put it into like 15-second clips. You have to cut it to
Yes.
15-second
I
clips
know,
for your
it's-
Insta story. I'm like, oh
it's
my
really
god!
stupid,
Like,
yeah,
how
but-
do you find the time to do all this? I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So anyway, how this is working is that when we post a video containing copyrighted music,
Mhm.
Facebook will compensate the labels with when these music are used. We don't know how much or how often they do that. Probably not all songs will be available from the get-go, but eventually we hope we get all songs
Thank you, Facebook.
available. Yeah, this is good. I
But-
love this.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so that means what would this mean for like all these artists?
To me it looks as if that they get a new avenue where they can make money. Not a lot of money, maybe a few cents per play or something like that, but at least it's something.
Yeah.
They get exposure.
Mm.
Maybe let's say, for example, they automatically put a watermark.
Mm.
Powered by Spotify. This is the name of the song, this is the name of the artist, a little link that they can go into Spotify and actually play the music.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think these kind of collaborations are good.
Yeah.
This is taking forward what we talked about a few weeks back about Facebook starting to monetize in a different manner.
Correct.
And it's good that they're doing this because they're giving something back to us instead of using us as the product to sell
Yeah.
our data to people.
It's like it's kind of like the issue when downloading free music illegally was
Yeah.
a crisis for music artists and all this. So like eventually they came to a agreement that whoever downloads this free music, they would a sum of money from that company would go to the artist.
Ah,
So it
okay.
kind of sounds like
Yeah,
this,
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Just helping lah.
Yeah.
To make the world a better place.
Yay.
Heal the world. So, if you think this is an interesting deal, now here's the downer. Since Facebook is already striking deals with record labels, why not extend the service into Musical.ly's doorstep, right? So here's the news. Facebook is also coming up with a service called Lip Sync Live, where users can select a song, mouth the words while adding filters and effects during the stream, and sing along with their friends. That's right into Musical.ly's territory.
There's another app called what?
TikTok.
Smule or
TikTok.
something.
Oh, Smule, Smile.
I don't know.
karaoke,
I'm so
yeah.
sorry. I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
a
yeah,
Smule
yeah.
user. Yeah,
TikTok,
but
TikTok as well, right?
TikTok,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. I think they're going to. I got a feeling. Well, this is good for Facebook because Facebook has never been very famous with young people, and apps like Smule and TikTok and all are very famous with young people.
why don't Facebook collaborate with them?
Because they want to own it.
But because Facebook wants to own it, Facebook wants to own everything.
Why want to share? We can
Exactly.
own it.
So from a business point of view, it makes sense. But I tell you one thing: if Facebook keeps doing this, right, they will be the only social media company in the world left,
Monopolize everything.
and they can control everything we consume.
Didn't we just talk about monopolization?
Yeah, we did. So because I'm happy that Facebook is doing this, but I'm also not happy because at the end of the day, it's not good for us consumers.
It'll be the only social media platform
Yeah.
we'll be consuming.
This is not good.
Right. So anyway, Instagram is planning to copy Snapchat's Discover Video Hub. I do not know how to feel about this. Actually, yeah. So I mean, Instagram has already copied a lot of things from Snapchat, like their Insta Story, the face filters. I don't know what else, but yeah. Oh wait, their AR stuff.
Yeah, the AR stuff as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Instagram is under Facebook anyway. So they're paving the road to roll out long form videos to take on YouTube and Snapchat's Discover. So videos will range up to 15 minutes long. Wow. They're already there. what?
You're
They are already in talks with YouTube creators to use this platform.
This is, well, both good and bad. To me, the best thing about Snapchat is the discover section, where you get a lot of influencers doing their day-to-day stuff, do videos and things like that. You also get brands spread their news around as well.
Yeah, and sometimes their contents are really fun.
Yeah,
Like
some-
when I'm
some
really
pretty
really
good
bored,
content,
only I'll go
yeah.
into Snapchat's Discover.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because you get
yeah.
brands who actually invest a lot of time and money in this, and it's good because some of these brands can never reach out to young people,
Yeah.
and through Snapchat they can reach out to young people. But now that Instagram is doing it, I think Snapchat is just slowly losing its grip on reality here.
I mean, everything is being copied from Snapchat,
Yeah.
but because a lot of users on Instagram,
It's easy to adopt because there are more users on Instagram.
but then again, like for Snapchat, let's say the influencers on Snapchat, I find them really more engaging compared to Instagram.
Yes, of course, yeah.
Like they would use the selfie camera.
They will talk to you.
Yeah, and
They plan something out.
like even me as a user on Snapchat, even though my account is private, I feel more comfortable using Snapchat than compared to Instagram.
Yeah.
Like it's more relatable and it's more, yeah, I mean, I find influencers more down to earth there compared to their Insta stories.
Okay.
No offense, influencers.
Oops. We're talking quite a lot about influencers lately.
Oh yeah.
Right, next.
Okay.
Moving on.
So Skyrim is using Alexa to market its new game. So the new Skyrim is coming up soon, and they're using Alexa to market it in a video. I don't think it's real, but as a guy who used to play old game books, I wish it was.
do you guys used to play those old game books?
What?
Like those by Ian Livingstone and all. Okay, this could be like way before your time,
Okay.
which kind of reflects on how old I am. But back in those days when I was in primary school, right, when I was a lot younger, what we used to do is we used to buy these game books, right? Where you read, it's like those fantasy old very Dungeon and Dragon kind of style, where it tells
okay,
about
I heard of it, I heard
it tells
of it.
about you as a protagonist. You venture into an area, right? And then after that, right, they would give you maybe, let's say, two options. If you decide to do A, turn to page something else.
Yeah.
If you decide to do B, turn to page something
Wait,
else.
I have seen it.
Then you
I
change
have
the
seen
page,
it.
and then they'll tell you, okay, you encounter something like a monster or something like that, right?
Flip the page.
What do you want to do? Something like that. So this video was really cool because when I watched it, it was so impressive. This guy was sitting in a living room, right? So he has a Nintendo Switch, which you can play the new Skyrim game. He's got PS4, which you also can play a new Skyrim game. Then he has an Alexa. So he says, beep Alexa. I don't want to say it because whoever's listening to it with an echo will activate the Alexa. So beep Alexa, play Skyrim. Then it will continue. So Alexa will narrate the story to him like how the the game book says. It says that you are venturing into a cave. Do you go in or do you not? Then the guy says, go in or something like that.
With
Then
a JP Morgan voice.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
not JP Morgan.
Then what's Morgan?
Morgan Freeman.
Cut.
Okay,
No.
this is so going. so and then this it's really funny because then he cast this spell called Fusroda, which is the ultimate spell of Skyrim, and Alexa can't hear it, and Alexa says, "I'm sorry, I can't hear it," and he's dying, and he keeps screaming and screaming and screaming.
That's so cool.
So it's quite cool because the interactive thing is quite fun, but the fact is that this is all just an Alexa marketing campaign. It's not real.
Oh.
But
I'm
it
so
sounds
sad.
cool. It sounds cool.
It does sound cool,
You never
yeah.
know because initially we thought Pokemon Go was
No,
a marketing.
Skyrim
for
just
people.
the makers of Skyrim confirmed that it's not
confirmed,
real.
yeah.
Yeah,
No.
because the marketing campaign was so strong.
Well, maybe other companies will take it up.
I hope so. I really hope so. I think it'll be quite cool
So
because seeing that digital marketing is going into the voice realm, right? imagine if gaming goes into the voice like this format. I think it's
Wow,
really
so cool,
impressive.
man.
So if in case any of you are not on our YouTube watching this, it's actually Sean geeking out on this.
I am. I'm just like so.
He's in
no,
total geeking
no, you
out.
think about this, right? Imagine you're having lunch in a mamak by yourself, and you have your AirPods in, and you're like, Fruits Roda!
I would think you're a crazy
Yeah,
man.
well, what's wrong with you, girl?
Yeah, well.
Okay.
Okay,
Never mind.
done with
Let's
geek mode.
move away from Skyrim.
Why is the numbering so off? Oh my god, my OCD is so triggered right now.
Faustina is getting worked up because from number 4, which is a Skyrim story on Google Docs, we went to number 6.
It's the topic list.
So now she's spending her time renumbering.
I already renumbered it.
So anyway, next topic in our list is Facebook ads will be appearing in Marketplace very soon. Facebook just announced this Marketplace, which is kind of like an eBay slash. Yeah, I think it's more of an eBay. I think eBay is the best way to compare it with, right? Where anyone who has something to sell can actually sell their stuff in the Marketplace. So Facebook will be rolling out ads in Marketplace very soon, which is pretty cool because assuming Marketplace becomes a proper Marketplace, because at the moment it looks like no human is taking care of it. You go in there, you get to see people selling stuff for free.
It's so messy.
weird.
Okay, that's my OCD again. Sorry.
They are selling weird stuff, and it almost feels like half of them are trying to con people or scam people of doing something, and there is no payment gateway because your call to action will be negotiate your price or talk about stuff or contact seller.
Do they have reviews?
I think they do have reviews. I think so.
I don't know. It just shows how much I explore in the Facebook's marketplace.
So what happens is that let's say if because marketplace the products are put by category, right? And if I'm a person who sells secondhand cars, I can actually advertise in marketplace secondhand cars within the middle of their marketplace posts. Of course, I would have to pay instead of actually using marketplace for free because marketplace is free.
But you already
for users.
But you already paid the ad for the ad.
Yeah.
So does that include marketplace?
Yes, it does. If you automatic placement, it will go into marketplace, which is good but the problem is that most of the ads are never focused on marketplace style. But right now you can actually create an ad that is focused on marketplace style and get into the eyes of specific people who are looking for something. There is intention to buy. To marketers, I think that is very valuable because you're not just selling to people in demographics or behaviors. There is intention to buy. Therefore, you're looking for something. So if your ad pops up there, there is a significantly higher chance of that person taking attention of your stuff.
So you hear that, vendors?
Yeah, hear that, vendors?
Trying to move on.
Or you can get VP to help you do it. Oops. Shameless plug.
Okay, next we have Instagram built-in apps payment feature would allow users to store their payment information in the personal profile, then shop directly within the platform.
Hey,
Now, this is still
like online shopping.
sorry, yes, like online shopping. So what it does is actually this is still in the testing mode. So what Instagram is trying to do now is to create sort of like an e-payment. So because they noticed that a lot of people, the business owner, they sort of use Instagram platform like an e-commerce like that. So it's like a Lazada, but this is not Lazada, it's Instagram. So once you can do it, what you can see is over here, you can see the picture, right? You can actually key in the payment system and the payment method. You add the debit card or credit card, and then you have the security pin. So all you got to do is in the future, you just need to scroll down for their products and services. You click on it and you just
Shit, it
pay.
looks so fucking cool.
You just pay. So this is exactly what is a similar situation with GrabPay.
Yeah.
GrabPay is doing this already and it's currently in the process of approval already. So if let's say Grab can do this, I think Instagram is just a matter of time already.
I think everybody is doing this. WeChat just
yes,
introduced
yes.
their
I mean,
payment system in
yeah,
Malaysia.
it's now about convenience for
yes.
the consumers,
So
like where they
everybody's getting into this platform, and Instagram getting in here is actually a very good timing. And I think they are more interested in, because Instagram has always been a platform for brands to sell stuff.
Correct.
But there is always this barrier where when you see something, you have to go somewhere else
To buy.
to make the purchase. So between that time when you see it and you actually go to the somewhere else, right, you might be like,
Change decision already.
don't want lah. But if you can just press a button and immediately make payment,
So, oh, this picture is nice, but
What if you accidentally? What is this?
oops, oops. What if your screen has problem and you keep double clicking on the buttons?
no, that's not what it
No, that's not what I want. No, that's not what I want.
Why
No, I don't
the
want
screen
that.
hanky one? No lah, that's why that's called pin system.
So they thought of that as well,
Yeah,
lah.
security pin. So
Pandai pun.
you won't overpay, don't worry. They also think about concept point. But moving forward, what you can see now is even social media is trying to adapt e-payment already.
Yeah.
So I think in the next 2 to 3 years, we are looking at the e-cash kind of era.
It could be less than that.
So just a thought, right? Of all of us here, between Alipay, WeChat payment system, if Facebook comes up with a payment system,
Facebook Pay.
or FacePay,
Face pay, oh my god. Pay your face.
or
Face
or,
recognition and scan.
or Apple Pay, or Visa Mastercard,
Oh,
right? Which one would you adopt?
Adopt.
I have not used
Because
any
we have-
of it.
No,
Because we
which
have
one
to
you
choose one. We have to choose one moving forward, right? Which one would you adopt?
I guess the more monopolized platform, there, which would
Very hard to say that. I would adopt InstaPay. Insta
say
Face
Facebook,
Face
Pay.
Pay.
Facebook.
Actually, I would go for
Facebook.
Face.
If you haven't had a name for your payment system, yeah, I think FacePay is a very pretty good one.
Pay your face. Facial
But yeah, I
recognition.
think I would go for FacePay because Facebook is already such a big platform.
Yeah.
Like everybody uses it, so
Yeah.
like I would firstly adopt FacePay already.
Okay.
FacePay is staying with us.
InstaPay.
Okay. You guys, you?
I would choose.
JK?
I would choose FacePay also.
FacePay. Rehan?
I'm a bit more conventional. I think I will stick with Visa.
Actually,
Here you can see who is older. And who's not.
actually, I have been using Visa.
and you
so
will be using Visa.
I will probably continue to use Visa.
And you will not use FacePay.
Yes, I won't
So
use
disclose
FacePay.
information
Not
of
wait,
age.
hold on. Let me prove my let me explain my point. The reason why I prefer not to use FacePay is because I don't want to give Facebook everything.
Oh yeah.
The last thing I want is for Facebook to monopolize. So I'm trying very best to minimize my reliance on one platform. Visa and Master have already been doing it for quite a while. Visa and Master works with Apple Pay, works with Samsung Pay, which I use for my phone. And they have a clean track record because they have been the forefront of credit payment from like decades ago until now. And in terms of penetration, they are the best.
Correct.
Because every single one of us with a debit card can actually use a PayWave right now.
True.
You can put your PayWave into your phone and you can use it, tap and pay for anything. So that is. So yeah,
Oh my goodness.
all kinds of merchants. I've been.
Tap with phone. Wo.
You tap your phone, yeah.
Oh, it's for Samsung lah.
Yeah.
Samsung has Samsung Pay, Apple has Apple Pay.
Apple can wave me?
I don't know whether your phone
Take
has
my phone and
NFC.
wave me?
I don't know whether your phone has NFC, but
Oh.
phones with NFC.
You're correct.
Can-
His phone
can
should
do
have.
it. But yours is 6, is it?
7 plus. I
He should have it.
No, yours not a 7 plus.
Mine's a
But
7
he
plus.
has no
Really?
earphone
Okay,
jack.
7 plus.
So yours is 7 plus, then you should be able to have NFC.
Okay.
Should have NFC.
He was talking about age earlier, and fact here is I'm younger than him.
There's an age
Anyway.
gap here. I'm in between the age gap.
Anyway, and in terms of WeChat, Alipay, I'm still a bit skeptical with them. And
But
what
then
is
I
their
get your point of using
intention
Samsung
is.
Pay because you're already comfortable with that, and they already have a good repo there.
Yes, they have a good track record. They're
Mm.
everywhere. Because the biggest problem with payment system now, right, is actually it all boils down to hurdles that people have to jump through. Like if I were to adopt, let's say, FacePay, right? Can I use it everywhere? If I were to go into a 7-Eleven, can I use it? If I were to go into anywhere at all, go KFC, can I use it? If I were to go to McDonald's, can I use it? Nando's, can I use it?
But knowing Facebook is that their first user integration is towards the US.
Yes.
So that means if let's say the feature were to roll out for us Malaysians as well, but we cannot use it in the Malaysian market, then I guess it's a waste. So unless like comparing it to Samsung Pay you can use it anywhere.
Yep.
So
that's the first one, right?
Yeah.
That's the first hurdle where you can use it on. Second hurdle is all these apps, even Fave lah, WeChat lah, Alipay lah, even FacePay, everything, right? Every single thing needs the whole credit. So you need to reload it from somewhere. Where do you reload it from? Your bank account. What does your bank account have? A Visa Pay capability.
Yes.
So why not just use that?
I think that was
Because
the first time I
the
hear
more-
you say the la in our podcast.
So the more middle people we go through, these middle people make money. These are all merchants, they make money,
Yeah.
right? So the more they do it, the more money they make. I might as well just go straight back to the root of it. The first bank and the first provider, first layer provider,
Yeah.
which is Visa or Master, that goes with it. And that to me is the most vanilla version of things.
Go back to the source of origin.
Yeah. I am a very big proponent for disintermediation, breaking down middle people. So I don't want to work with companies or like give service to brands that are too far up the food chain, because then they are actually inflating the price of things.
That's very true.
True.
Yeah.
Hence why his answer of sticking to Samsung Pay.
Well, Samsung Pay is also
Oh yeah.
Technically,
a
a third,
middle.
second tier. third
Yeah,
tier.
it's already a second tier.
Okay,
It's just
so
that
back down to the
they
card.
apply it onto the phone, so I don't even have to bring my card out. I just put my phone, which I always bring everywhere. We all bring everywhere anyway. Just tap tap tap.
Basically, the lifestyle of going around cashless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's cashless lifestyle.
I am gonna download that later.
Ah,
I
You
think
run-
it's already in your phone.
I think
Imagine
I
if
did
you
not
run out of
download.
battery
So
and
yeah,
cashless.
I'll sell my soul.
Oh my god! Alright!
That's
so,
where power bank business comes in.
we'll work.
We'll
We'll work,
develop a better power
Okay
bank.
guys, okay guys.
We'll work for
Eh,
battery
shish.
or we'll work for power.
Basically, we just
Self-generate.
become a hamster. Okay, anyway, we have no tips and tricks for this week. So that's all we have for today.
All right. So and yeah, this is the end of our awesome episode. Oh yes, we just got ourselves into a few more podcast feeders.
Yay!
Oh damn, I don't remember who they are. But we will put it in the show notes, and we will also put it in the description on Facebook and Instagram as well. So if you're
And
using these podcast feeders,
And
find us
YouTube.
here. And YouTube, find us here. And we're also on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. We are also putting it out on the website as well. And we're also in your mom's kitchen underneath the cookie jar.
Cookies?
Yeah, that's it. This is Social Media Weekly, 16 June 2018. I'm Sean.
And JK.
Faustina.
I'm Rehan.
Bye.
See ya.
Au revoir.
Ta.